Today we're well, from here on out we're playing some Super Mario RPG. Alright, so it took me a while to think of a good name to call the save file, so I think I'll just call it simply YouTube. Fair enough, right? Now, I remember this game. It was actually my brother had it back even before I was in kindergarten back in the day, and I never did get this game. When I was that young, I just couldn't grasp what an RPG really was. So this was really the first one I was ever really exposed to. So it's kind of funny like that. So now it's showing the same cutscene it shows in the intro. Back in the day on the Super Nintendo, this would have been a pretty good spectacle, actually. Of course, by 1996, the year this came out, you know, PS1 had already been around for a little while, and so as well the N64, I believe. So this is definitely one of the last big ones ever to come out. Unfortunate, kind of unfortunately. Probably not many people got to play this a whole lot, I don't think. Alright, so, wow, looks like this is going to be a really short game. We're already at Bowser's Castle. Alright, let's do this. And I love how he, like, does that little thing and then he runs. You'll see that a lot in this game. There's a lot of funny effects like that. So what makes this game great is the little touches. Ooh, sinister red doors. Alright, now I'm going to avoid most of these enemies just because, like, you can't level up. You know, you're not going to get any experience from these guys anyway. It's just like a thing to introduce you to something. Now, one thing this game introduced that was very new to RPGs at the time is timed hits. What this does is when you select your attack, if you press the A button again at the right time, like I think it's like right before you hit the enemy, you'll do like extra damage. So like normally he would just do one punch, but like, as you can see, he's doing like a combo right there that's doing more damage. It's a very important skill to learn. You can also use that as a defensive measure. Of course, I wasn't able to pull it off there, but I'll get my groove back. It's been a few years since I played this. Well, like 2, but you know. Yeah, believe it or not, I never actually played this game myself for like 2-3 years ago. Like we still had the Super Nintendo over at our grandmother's, and I decided to pop it in one day, and it's pretty good. Frame rate's a little buggy here. I guess it's part of my recording software. I'd say it's a little harder on it than I Want to Be the Guy was. So now, alright, so I've already found the princess. Sweet. And I actually never noticed it until I played this. But those are actually like little chain chops holding those up. I think they're called clink clinks. I believe that's what Bowser calls them here. One thing I love about this game is that it really, you get to see the characters interact with each other in a way that you haven't been able to before then or since much. Now the strategy here is to not attack Bowser, but attack the chain of the chandelier he's standing on. I actually don't know if you can defeat him, but I just save time. I use my special attack jump there. As you level up in this game, which doesn't look like there's going to be much to that to do here, you gain more attacks and stuff. Now, there's a lot of story coming in this, so you might want to read the dialogue. I'll probably read it for you after this video, but I just want to explain some things out of the way. Let's see. Fight, Mario, fight! This should finish you. Because that's totally how Bowser would talk, I think. Alright, now we're falling. Well, looks like this is the end, folks. I love how Bowser cries. He never ceases to crack me up. Mwah, did you think I was just gonna give you to her to you? This is it. I'm gonna take you. Oh, I love what he does there. Alright. Yay. That's one heck of a jump. I don't think Michael Jordan himself could have pulled that off in his heyday. Oh, Mario, you had me so worried. Let's get out of here. Oh, well. Treat, Mario. Well, the game's supposed to be over. We saved the princess. Bowser's defeated. What's going on? Okay, star. So, what? Come on now. What the? Uh-oh. The game's not over. These are the 7 stars. And a big giant sword? That makes a lot of sense. That's so Japanese, isn't it? Well, maybe the sword just doesn't understand how things work. What happens is, I defeat Bowser, credits roll, Mario gets laid off screen. But no, now he has to crash the party. Well, I guess we're going to have to fight this big sword now, I guess. Right after this introductory screen again, which I just showed off last video. What's up with these stars going everywhere? What's up with that? I'm not going to have to... Oh, no, world map. We're not at the end of the game, are we? Ah, crap. Well, looks like this is a good 20-hour adventure heading our way. Oh, there's a toad there. And why is there a pipe in the middle of the house? Wouldn't that, like, totally leak? I mean, that's a pretty big one, too. Oh, convenient. I don't know why it says pipe house, you know. Weird. Anyway, we appear to be in Mario's home. Oh, I get it. It's funny because you got his clothes hanging there and he's hanging there. It's funny. Hey, Mario! Hey, Mario! Oh, lots of people some call it door to get. Well, you don't have to be a smartass about it, Toad. Good lord. Getting all that tone, which is ironic considering it's a text, but you know, whatever. Alright, let's see what he has to say. I thought the princess was you. Well, no, she's not, apparently. Uh-oh. Apparently, Mario does talk in this game, but he doesn't really have any real dialogue. It's kind of like in The Legend of Zelda, in a way, where he obviously does speak, but they never really acknowledge it because, like, well, you know what I mean. Like, Link will be coming off of Death Mountain, for example, and you'll run into his townsfolk, and they'll ask something like, well, hey, Link, well, I won't say that, but how do things go on Death Mountain? And you'll press A, and they'll say, well, I'm sorry to hear that. And, you know, so, you know, this game's same way. He obviously does speak if you really pay attention, but they never really, I guess they leave it to your imagination, I suppose. Alright, so let's go kick this sword's butt. Alright, so we're back just as usual. And now, you may call him a coward there, but if I saw a big giant sword, I believe I'd be freaking out too. The Smithy Gang? Wow, that's not a gang I'm afraid of. The Smithy Gang, how ridiculous. Let's see how you deal with this. And apparently he can cause earthquakes by opening his mouth and closing it very quickly. That destroys the bridge, and now we can't get back. That's... Well, I don't see a way out of this, folks. I don't know how this game's going to progress. I mean, you can't even really jump on enemies to kill them. It's all turn-based system. I don't know how I can do this for 20 hours. What happened then? I don't know. I always love this. They'll do this a lot where characters will, like, when they explain things to other characters, they'll do like little charades like that. It's kind of funny. And Toad totally understands them. It's hilarious. Right, so let's go get her. Oh, what do you want? What do you want? Oops, excuse me. The move ahead reduced your HP level. Wow, way to break the fourth wall there. Yeah, mushrooms, they don't make you big in this game, but they do restore health, so that's an important thing to remember. A Goomba? Ack! Perhaps I can help. Do you know about timed hits? Of course I do. I've played this game, well, for only 4 years, but who cares? Shut up. Don't judge me. He's got more bark than bite. Yep. Chancellor. Aww. Can't we just go save the princess? I don't want to talk to some ruler or whatever. So this is about where we'll stop. So come back next time.